In this module, we will cover collections in Java. The objective of this module is to learn about what is meant by collections and collections framework. What are the core interfaces in collections? The collection interface, list interface, and set interface. The map interface, implementations of list, set, and map interfaces. Two ways in which a list can be iterated. Collections. A collection, also known as container, is simply an object that holds multiple elements as a single unit. Collections are used to store and process data efficiently. Some real life examples: a mailbox, which is a collection of letters, while a telephone directory is a mapping of names to their phone numbers. Collections framework. It is a unified architecture for representing and manipulating collections. All collections contain the following: interfaces allow usage of collections independent of the implementation. Implementations, concrete implementations of the interfaces. Algorithms, methods that perform useful computations such as searching and sorting on the objects that implement collection interfaces. So what are the advantages of collections framework? It reduces programming effort, increases program quality and speed, helps in software reuse. So here are the core interfaces in the collections framework. At the top, we have collection interface, list, set, queue, dequeue interfaces extend from the collection interface. We have map interface as well. So the list interface is an ordered collection, also known as sequence. It can contain duplicate elements. Where to insert an element can be controlled. Elements can be accessed by their index. Set interface, collection that cannot contain duplicate elements. Queue interface, collection which can be used to hold and process elements in, first out order. Dequeue interface, collection which can be used to hold and process elements both in, first out and last in, first out order. Map interface is used to map keys to values. It cannot contain duplicate keys. Collection interface is the foundation upon which collections framework is built. It must be implemented by any class that defines a collection. It defines the core methods that all collections will have. Table on the next slide lists few important methods. Here are a few methods provided by the collection interface. Size returns the number of elements. Add adds obj into the collection, returns true if obj was successfully added, false otherwise. Removes obj from the collection, returns true if obj was removed successfully, false otherwise. Is empty returns true if the collection is empty, false otherwise. Contains obj returns true if obj is an element of the collection, false otherwise. Iterator returns an iterator for the collection. List interface, it extends the collection interface. It provides the behavior of a collection that stores a sequence of elements. Elements can be inserted or accessed by their position in the list using a zero-based index. A list may contain duplicate elements. Here are methods provided by the list interface. In addition to the methods from the collection interface, list interface provides some of its own methods. Add inserts obj at position specified by the index. Get returns the element stored at position specified by the index. Remove removes the element at the position specified by the index. Is empty returns true if collection is empty, false otherwise. Sublist returns a list that includes elements from start to end -1 from the collection. Set interface, it extends collection interface. It provides the behavior of a collection that does not allow duplicate elements. The add method returns a false if an attempt is made to add duplicate elements. It does not define any additional methods of its own. Map interface, it stores association between keys and values, that is key value pairs. Given a key, the value can be found. Both key and value are objects. The keys must be unique, but the values may be duplicated. Here are methods provided by the set interface. Size returns the number of key value pairs. Put puts an entry into the map, overwriting any previous value associated with the key. Returns null if the key did not already exist. Otherwise, the previous value linked to the key is returned. Remove removes the entry whose key equals k. Is empty returns true if the map is empty, false otherwise. Contains key returns true if the map contains a key equal to k, false otherwise. Contains value returns true if the map contains a value equal to v, false otherwise. Get returns the value associated with the key k, returns null if the key is not found. ArrayList class, it implements the list interface. Supports dynamic arrays which can grow as needed. It can dynamically increase or decrease in size. It is created with an initial size. When this size is exceeded, it is automatically enlarged. When elements are removed, the size shrinks. Let's look at an ArrayList example. This program illustrates the use of an ArrayList to hold the list of names of cartoon characters. To start, an empty list is created, which can be confirmed from the first two print statements. Number of names is equal to 0 because there are no elements in this list, and the contents of names is an empty array. Next, the add method is used to add character names to this list. Next, when we print the number of names after this addition, we get 7 because there are 7 entries made to the list, and the contents are displayed as shown here. Next, the first two character names are removed from this list using the remove method. Now when we print the number of names after deletion, it will be 5 and the contents will be as shown here. Linked list class, it implements list, queue and dequeue interfaces. It provides a linked list data structure. The below straightforward methods of dequeue interface can be used. Add first, add last, remove first, remove last, get first, get last. Let's look at linked list example. This program illustrates the use of a linked list to hold the list of names of cartoon characters. To start, an empty list is created. Next, add methods are used to add character names to this list. Add first and add last methods are used to add names at the first and the last positions of this list. A new version of add method is used to insert a name at index 1. The contents of the names are as shown here. Next, names are removed from the list using the different variations of the remove method. Again, the contents of the names after deletion are printed and it is as shown here. Next, first and last names are removed from the list using the remove first and remove last methods. The contents of the names after deletion are printed and are as shown here. Hash set class, it implements the set interface. It creates a collection that uses a hash table for storage. Let's understand the hashing mechanism. A hash table stores information using hashing mechanism. In hashing, the informational content of a key is used to determine a unique value called its hash code. The hash code is then used as the index at which the data associated with the key is stored. The transformation of the key into its hash code is performed automatically. You never see the hash code itself. Also, your code can't directly index the hash table. The advantage of hashing is that it allows the execution time of add, contains, remove, and size to remain constant even for large sets. Let's look at hash set example. This program illustrates the use of hash set to hold the list of names of cartoon characters. To start, an empty set is created to add the character names to this set. Next, the add method is used to add the character names to this set. Note the boolean name added is used to store the return of add dewey method. Its value is set to true as shown below. Dewey is added true. The contents of names is as shown here. Dewey is tried to be added again. In this case, the name added's value is set to false because Dewey was already existing in the set and set does not hold duplicate elements. Dewey is added will print false and the contents of names is as shown here. HashMap class, it implements the map interface. It uses a hash table to store the map. Because hash table is used for storage, the execution time for get and put methods remains constant even for a large dataset. Let's look at HashMap example. This program illustrates the use of HashMap to hold the mapping of names to their salaries of cartoon characters. To start, an empty map is created. The name salary key value pairs are added using the put method. Contents of the map are as shown here. To retrieve the value corresponding to the key, get method is used. Salary of Launchpad in this case is printed here. So the Launchpad is the name of the key. So we use the get method by passing in the key to get the value corresponding to that key. In this case 10.54 is mapped to key Launchpad. The salary of Launchpad is incremented and added to the map again. The value is replaced with the new value. So now when we print the new salary of Launchpad, we see the updated value. Cycling through a collection. There are two ways in which the elements of a collection can be cycled through, using an iterator method and for each control statement. Cycling through a collection example, this program illustrates the use of iterator method and for each control structure to cycle through the character names in the array list. With iterator, has next and next methods, the list can be iterated. Below is the output of the code snippet. The list can be cycled through using a for each control structure as shown here. The below is the output of the code snippet. To summarize, we have learned that collection framework enables a uniform way of implementing collections. Collection interface is the core interface which defines the base collection methods. List and set interfaces extend from collection interface. List represents an ordered collection of elements and can contain duplicate elements. Set represents a collection of elements which cannot contain duplicate elements. Array list and linked list are classes which implement list interface. Hash set is a class which implements set interface. Map interface represents a collection of key value pairs. HashMap is a class which implements the map interface. Hash set and hash map use hashing algorithm which provides better performance. How to cycle through the elements of a collection using iterator and for each were also looked at.